What is up, Sportscast? Welcome to the Sports and Stuff show. I'm Carter.
And I'm Adam.
And let's get right into it. So, we are back with stuff.
Yep.
Took a week off last week, but we're back.
Yeah.
This is episode 45 of Sports and Stuff.
If you didn't catch it last time, the Bean Boozles killed me in the last Stuff episode.
It was pretty funny.
Not for me.
It was pretty funny.
Dude, it was like...
He was texting me like 2 hours after the show ended about how he was like still spitting out chemicals flavoring from the jelly bean.
Dude, okay. Like, I kid you not. I did not think, okay, going down, the dishwasher one wasn't bad. But then afterwards, it just stuck in your throat and it tastes like ammonia. It was so bad. Literally. You're
lucky it wasn't the word.
I kid you not. So there's other people in the office, and I was telling them, I'm like, I want to die. I'm like, I don't want to be here. I was like, I don't know what to do. I literally started downing like multiple energy drinks to try to get the water like thing to wash out. I had a class at like 6, and I was like, screw it. I'm not gonna go in person. I'm not feeling it. It was rough.
Jelly bean took him out for
Dude,
the day.
It took me out. It was bad. And I kid you not, I think the thing that got it out,
bad.
It was bad. Do you want to try it right now?
Kinda.
Dude, no, it's gonna kill you for the whole.
Kind of.
It's gonna be stuck in your throat. Like you don't want it.
I'm seeing someone tonight. I'll try it next week.
Oh, dude, you can't. It's gonna be seeing someone.
A little bit.
Sheesh.
I don't know if it's all the way like that.
Up.
We're figuring it out.
Okay. What was it took? It took me like gargling water, and that actually got rid of it. And I'm like, oh. So maybe I don't know if that's like a common trick to like get like a taste out of your throat is like gargling water, but it worked for me.
I don't know. It makes sense.
I don't know. Maybe it was just it wore off by that time conveniently or something.
Have.
But, man, okay. Do you want us to go into like reviews and then we can like swirl back?
No, I have a very important update actually.
Okay. Ooh.
Netflix sucks.
Okay.
That's my update. Okay. Let me explain. Yep. There are 3 excellent pieces of work on Netflix. There were. Mm-hmm. And they're all gone now. Number 1 is my favorite movie of all time, Troy. All right. 3.5 hours long. A masterpiece. Brad Pitt, killing it. They took it off on September 30th. Number 2, Dumb and Dumber. Also one of my favorite movies of all time. They took it off September 30th for no reason. Number 3, Mean Girls. They took Mean Girls.
They took Mean Girls off?
Yes.
When did they take that off?
Right before October 3rd, too.
Oh, wow.
It's literally
How
Mean
dare
Girls
they?
Day. So, obviously, in honor of that, I'm wearing pink on a Wednesday. Because on Wednesdays, we wear pink. But, yeah, they took all those off, and Netflix sucks. That's my update.
Dude, like, I don't know what's going on with Netflix. Netflix really dropped the ball. Like, you know when Netflix used to be, like, the number 1, like, streaming provider?
I mean, it still is.
No, not anymore. 100%.
Maybe not the best, but it's definitely the most popular.
No. Disney Plus is 100% more popular.
Netflix is definitely more popular.
Okay, pull up stats.
I'll look it up.
Pull up stats.
I'll look it up. You say what you're
There's no way. Okay, like, the thing with Netflix is that people now are arguing. They're like, only a handful of shows actually carry it, and the rest of them suck. There's like homemade video movies and stuff that are so bad on there, and it's like they just try to swing, and the only ones that carry them are like Stranger Things and
It's not even close.
Huh?
Disney Plus has 50 million subscribers. Netflix has 221 million.
Really?
Yeah, that's
what
it says.
How about Hulu?
I don't know. I'm telling you, Netflix is still the most popular.
Wait, did you just say you have like you didn't even look up Netflix's?
I did.
Wow. Okay.
Hulu. It looks like 46 million paid subscribers. Yeah.
Man. Oh, I guess.
Or no. Okay, the Disney Plus one was outdated. It's now at 74. Still less than half of Netflix.
Well, like, I mean, I guess that makes sense because Netflix has been around for the longest because Netflix
popular.
was there. But like, the thing is, I feel like people are more likely to watch on Netflix or on Hulu than like Disney Plus and like, or they're more likely to watch on other platforms than Netflix now because they're cracking down on the stupidest things like the password sharing thing.
Yeah.
And then they only have what, like Stranger Things. They're jacking up the prices too.
Breaking Bad.
Well, no, I was getting to that. I was like, they have like Stranger Things, Breaking Bad. They have Cobra Kai was actually
Some of
pretty
the
good.
Netflix originals are good. Some
Yeah,
of them.
and then like Umbrella Academy is pretty popular. There's an OBX that was also like a popular
It's a
one.
fire show.
And like they have popular shows on there, but like that's basically it. And then they take away all like the stuff that people want. Like The Office was on there for a while. Now it's on
Yeah.
Hulu.
It's not on Hulu, is it?
Yeah, it is.
I think it's just on Peacock.
No, it's on Hulu now too.
No way.
I have Hulu. I watch it all the time.
I'm fact checking.
I watch it all the time
Do
on
you have
Hulu.
Hulu Live TV?
Yeah.
Oh, that's different.
Well, no, it's also on there. Like you can watch it, and then you could also have live TV. Like,
Because there's a bunch of shows on Hulu that it says are there, and then you need live TV.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's one of them. Yeah, you need live TV for Hulu,
Oh,
and then it includes it.
oh.
So it's really just on Peacock. Just stupid.
Which they really dropped the ball on that. Like that was a big thing. I wonder if there's like a statistic on how many like viewers they've lost or subscribers they've lost. Like what was their peak or whatever. I wonder.
I honestly don't think they're losing.
Welcome to statistics and stuff.
Yeah, I honestly don't think they're losing them. If I had to guess, I think they're going up still. Let's see. Oh, I guess they have been losing them over the last year. Yeah, they are negative 1.2 million subscribers in 2022 so far.
Yeah, because they keep on doing stupid things.
All
like,
right. Good job, everyone.
man. Yeah, like
Not me. I still got it.
I know I still have it too. Well, I'm using my mom's, but like
Right.
it's just like
Me too.
that's like but
While
it's so
we still
stupid.
can.
Yeah, until they cut down on Netflix password sharing.
It's just ridiculous.
Well, like it's so ridiculous, and
Oh boy.
mhm.
I just texted my mom about the Morgan Wallen show in Florida. She says, I don't remember that artist. Is he a rapper too? Nope.
Oh my goodness,
No, Mom.
man. But yeah, I think does Morgan Wallen do some rapping?
No.
I mean, he does like
No.
he does some like
He did a song with Lil Durk.
he doesn't do like trap like
He does not do
But-
rap.
yeah I don't.
It's all singing.
uh,
Some of his beats have like kind of some
Trap.
hip hop 808s in them.
It's not like a mumble rapper type of thing, but like
his vocals are not even close. Like he's got the twang. He's got the twang in
the
there.
twang, man.
Morgan Wallen is so good, bro. I could talk about Morgan Wallen all day.
What subscriptions do you have? To,
Okay.
like,
I'm on my family's Netflix.
yeah.
That might be it. I think. Okay, I used to have, the bundle, like the Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, Hulu bundle.
Yeah.
I had that for a while, but I had it with my ex, and so when we broke up, I canceled it. And there may or may not be a website that has literally like every TV show and movie for free.
Yeah. Well, you could find that. Like, I
May or
used to
may not
have-
be. So I kind of just use that. Like
I used to have.
you don't really need to use like it has like Netflix originals and stuff.
I forgot the
crazy.
name of it. There's this one app that I had on my
I'm
phone.
not saying it.
Yeah, clearly don't. There's this one app I used to have on my phone. It was like a jailbroken app, and you can download. It was like they had Snapchat Plus on there. They had like Instagram Plus.
Huh.
And then they had like these movie like things where you could watch movies for free and everything. And I have a jailbroken Fire Stick. So like I watch all my things on there because they have like all the free movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
But sometimes it buffers and everything. And this is my biggest rant. I think I've talked about this before. Hulu Sports sucks. Hulu Sports is
Hulu has live sports.
dude. Live one sport. Hulu has live sport. They literally have like one game on when there's like 5 or 6 games, and it's like the worst one possible. And then it cuts out halfway through, and then sometimes it doesn't even have the game, and it's like, dude, this is only one game playing, and you don't have it. It's so bad. Literally, I've resorted to watching it on my jailbroken Fire Stick multiple times because they just play the stupid freaking Seahawks. Like, dude, it's so bad. It pisses me off so
I wouldn't
much.
like that either.
I think I explicitly remember having a full-on segment where I trashed Hulu because they kept on
Uh-huh.
cutting out against
did.
the Steelers and
That was a
the
while
Chiefs.
ago.
That was during the playoffs. Like, during the playoffs, like, there's only one game and you don't have that game playing,
Yeah.
and you cut it out. People had to, it was like a whole thing on like Twitter how they're watching the Spanish version because the Spanish version on Hulu was working, but the normal version wasn't. That's how you know you screwed up.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not great.
man, it was, oh my goodness. But I have Netflix with my family Hulu, Disney. I have the ESPN like the bundle thing, but we also have the Hulu like live, which is like I think like the bonus bundle or whatever on there. We have HBO Max, which I kind of used for a bit, but they kind of suck. Some of the movies on there are kind of mid. I think that's it. We might have like something else, but I don't know. I also have like I use the that was another thing on that one app was that I used all the time was Spotify Plus. So it would
Really?
give you Spotify Premium for free on your iPhone.
Jeez.
But I ended
hate
up
Spotify.
really.
I think it's terrible.
I mean, I feel like
Big Apple Music guy.
yeah, I hate that like some songs don't show up on Spotify and it's stupid.
Just look
And
how
then you have to look up
sleek
the
this
jailbroken.
looks. Oh,
I don't know. I've just never gotten into like Apple Music.
it's
I don't know.
beautiful.
How much is it like per subscription?
Low key, I have no idea how much I'm paying.
Really?
I think it's $4.99 a month.
Dude, really?
I think.
That's like the student subscription for
Yeah, that's
Spotify.
what I'm on.
Yeah.
So I think $4.90. I think it's $9.99 if you're not a student.
Mm.
But yeah, man, I just love the way it feels and looks. I just think it's so much cleaner than Spotify. I don't know.
Man. I don't know. I'm just like I'm at the point where I've used Spotify for so long that I'm afraid to like
Yeah, well that
move
makes
off
sense.
of it,
So I
you
mean, this
know?
is the first iPhone I ever had, so I gave both a shot, and I like Apple way more. Everyone
Yeah.
uses like playlists and like suggestions and stuff as a reason to pick Spotify. Apple Music does the same thing.
Yeah, I don't
Like no matter what, I can click this and it'll play something relating to what I've listened to.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Or like this, it's like a playlist of updated yesterday. This is like the songs I've been listening to lately.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Does it have like what are the playlist like features? Like you can make your own playlist. Like
yeah,
is it,
so I made some of my own I've made playlists just for like, local files.
yeah.
So I like local file songs
Ooh,
and
can you,
I'll
like,
put them all in a playlist. Just
You
like
can
that.
get local file songs like on there,
Dude, look at this.
dude. That's the big okay. That's the biggest thing that pissed me off is
You
that
can do it
I
on
love
Spotify too.
I really
Yeah.
I love listening to the Duppy freestyle that Drake, but
Is that not on streaming?
that's not on. So there used to be a couple of like things where people would like put it under a different name, but they'd have it,
Yeah.
and then they kept on taking it off. Is that on there?
It's on here.
Are you kidding me?
I'm pretty sure that.
Is that the right person?
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, that's what happened to me when I looked it up. Like, because I tried to replace it, and it wasn't on there.
Yeah.
But they used to have like it was like Chalk Ombro Nation or something. That was like
Yeah.
the last like person, but it was actually Drake. It was just they put it like over it, and I was like, yeah. And then they took it off the other day because they kept on doing that where they like looking for those things. There was the one song that was like, or it was like Kid Cudi by Playboi Carti. That was also
I need a
like
local file that one.
that was like a really like popular one. And then they have songs on there, but then they just take them down because they're technically
Yeah.
not like official or whatever.
I
but,
just do all the local filing myself.
man,
It takes hours, but like
really.
like I got the songs in there under the artist name with covers and everything. Like
I don't care about like the aesthetic of it. I just want
I
the
do.
song.
I mean, not all of them have covers, but like yeah, some of them don't. But yeah,
Man.
I spent a
I-
lot of time doing that, and it's such an easier process on Apple Music than
Really?
it is on Spotify.
For like
It's-
down. I didn't even
dude,
know you
it's
could do
so-
local file things.
It's so easy on Apple
Don't
Music.
don't look at the song I just last listened to. But I used to go crazy with the with like the
See,
covers and stuff.
I'm
like
not a big playlist guy. Like
I used to have a
honestly,
ton.
I
Well,
usually
I've
just
had it for
shuffle
forever.
my library, and I know people think that's insane, but that's what I like to do.
Well,
Other than
like-
when I'm on Aux, I have an Aux playlist, of course.
I had so when I was like littler and I didn't have like any things. There's my first.
Oh my
It was a
gosh.
photo of it's a photo of Eddie Lacy, and it's called the Wrecking Ball, and it has just Wrecking Ball in it. But what I used to do was I used to just like put one song in a playlist because you just had to shuffle it and it would play that one song because you couldn't pick and choose songs with like
Oh,
non subscription.
okay.
But then so I used to have like a million like files or a million like playlists of just one song. And then one of my girlfriends at the time called me out for that. And so at that point I like went deep cleaning and like made all my playlists. Like I think I
Yeah, I don't
have
know. I don't know what kind of playlist I'd make.
I don't know which one's my biggest. I think it's like because it tells you how long they play for. I think my longest is probably 2000s, 2010s,
My Juice WRLD
or
playlist is
that's 24.
46 hours and 5 minutes.
Really?
Yes.
No, damn.
Of just Juice
24
songs.
hours 53.
Just
That
Juice
one's
songs.
24,
2
35.
days. That's
Let me see
crazy.
mine. My Juice World one is
That's crazy.
mine is 4 hours.
Dude,
Man, how long's my Drake one?
my Youngboy
My
one
Drake
was
one's
a little over
probably-
20 hours.
My Drake one's 14.
I have more Youngboy than you have Drake. Dang. Got 11 hours of Travis. 12 hours of Yeet.
Oh my goodness.
12 hours of Yeet. Doesn't that sound like a good
Dude.
time? And I got 24 hours of Eminem.
Well, I get like picky. I have like I have like top 4 playlists. Like I have pop
you have
music.
one of your top 4 playlists is called Meh Songs.
Yep.
What?
It's a mood. It's a mood.
That doesn't
It's
make sense.
okay. No, meh is it like the song sucks.
Oh.
It's like you're in a meh mood.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like mid songs.
That makes more sense.
Songs I hate is like my number
Makes
one
more
like
sense.
playlist. I've turned in here. This was so it was funny because I used to have like for all like my rap music is to be good mood, but then and this is the thing that I hate about Spotify is they don't have true shuffle. Have you heard about that before?
They don't have what?
The whole true shuffle thing?
No.
Where okay, so like Spotify, they have this thing where and people have called them out for it, where they don't truly shuffle your music. What they
Oh.
do is they play songs that you like you listen to frequently or you don't skip and they constantly play that song. So where songs that you haven't heard in a while get buried in your playlists because
Yeah.
they just never show up.
I haven't noticed that as being an issue with Apple. Like if I
Well, like you don't really realize it until like
Mm.
you're like, "Oh, I've never heard this song in a while." Like, what? Because if you keep on listening to the same playlist, they only play the same songs over and over and over again.
yeah, I haven't heard most of these songs in a while, so they do a pretty good job.
Yeah, like I don't.
Another dub for Apple.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing that pisses me off about Spotify, and that's like the thing that they've been called out for a ton, is just like how they don't truly shuffle.
The one issue. Apple has one issue.
Yep.
You know the little Spotify Wrapped thing?
Yeah,
That's dope. Okay.
dude.
A-
Last year
Apple-
it was a dud.
Apple
Last year
has something
sucked.
similar. Like you can check your stats. The problem there's 2 problems with Apple's version. One, local files don't count. So even though all of my unreleased Juice music is under Juice World,
Oh yeah,
it doesn't count. Which like it's not a big deal, but I kind of wish it was there.
yeah.
The second thing is it doesn't count the song as played unless you listen to every second front to back.
Really?
Like if you listen to the whole song and there's like a 3-second silence on the outro and you skip that, it doesn't count it. So
Why?
so like the stats for mine are like so wrong. It is so much less music that I've listened to, and some of the top artists are not people I listen to more than others.
Wow.
yeah.
That's
But other than
crazy.
that, I love Apple Music. I will never ever
Like-
ever switch it.
And that's what I was kind of thinking is the Spotify rap thing was really dope before, but like it's kind of sucked. Like last year was bad. Everyone hated it last year. And it was kind of funny because my number one genre was Canadian hip hop. They put the Canadian
Drake.
in there. And I'm like, I don't even know anyone else who's Canadian other than Drake that I listen to.
Tory Lanez?
So is he?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's from
Well,
Toronto.
I don't know if they put that in like
Well, I don't know. I'm just
Canadian
thinking of
hip-hop.
Canadian rappers.
if they put
Justin
Canadian
Bieber?
hip
Well,
hop
he's not a rapper.
just for Drake. And I'm like, man, I've listened to Drake so much that one genre is number one.
Nav?
Oh, I don't listen to Nav.
I think he's from Toronto.
I don't like Nav, if I'm going to be honest.
I don't really. He's all right. He's not great.
Yeah,
I like Tory a lot more.
he gets like, dude, Tori's so hype. I love Tori.
Tory's dope.
Dude.
You see, he's facing 24 years.
For what?
I don't even know.
Look it up. Look it up.
I'll look it up.
You remember? Well,
I
we
saw
had
him
that.
like talking on a podcast the other day. He said he's facing 24 years, but
Wow.
I was going into the barbershop, so I
Get lined up.
did.
Dude, oh my.
My
Dude.
girl Nikki got me right.
So, well, let me get back to the Tory. There's that whole thing that happened with like Meg the Stallion, where he
Yeah, I
like,
don't know if that's what it's about.
but then
She definitely lied.
yeah, and then he called her out and was like, yeah, she lied. Like, I don't know if like
Okay. Oh, it is about her.
it is.
I think so.
Well, she lied about it. Didn't she admit that she lied about it? Or
I
like,
don't think she ever admitted it.
I think they got like evidence that she lied.
So let's see. I think he got locked up and then he got out on bond. It is unknown at this time what a judge has ruled, but he faces up to 22 years in prison if convicted of the assault charge. Yeah.
Man. That's ridiculous.
I think it is about the Megan Thee Stallion
Man.
thing.
That's crazy. It's been this long too.
I think it is.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Especially, I don't even think he did it. Like,
You remember, so after it happened, he kind of went silent for a while. And then
Yeah.
a couple months later, he dropped that album.
yeah,
And there was that one song, Money Over Fallouts, where he like called her out the whole time. Basically, he was like, "How you get shot in your foot? How you get shot in your foot, but it don't hit no bones or tendons or something like that?" Because there
Yeah.
was nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he did it, but
dude.
you know, I like him more, so I naturally kind of
Yeah, true.
gravitate to his side. I don't really know.
Dude, and then he drops like heat. Like,
He drops a lot of music.
did you hear about the whole thing? Like, have you heard like the thing where him and Joyner Lucas were like in a rap battle, and
Dude,
then
that was awesome.
dude, that was dope. And then they like stole each other. Like,
That was,
they rapped over like
that was like when
beats
I
of
was the
other-
biggest fan of both of them.
dude. That was so hype.
Like I was like refreshing YouTube constantly
my
over those couple days
like-
because it all happened in like a week.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
If I remember right. So Tori said no one can go bar for bar with him,
Yeah, and then I think
and then Joyner got
Lucas-
on IG Live and they were like talking about it. So the first move was Tori hopped on Lucky You,
Yeah,
and
and then he
and
did.
then he spit all
Yeah.
over that beat, and then I think Joyner did Liddy,
Dude, that's my favorite beat of all time.
and whoa,
I love that beat.
really?
Yeah.
And then Tori responded also on Liddy, right?
Well, I know.
Yes. And then
One of them did ZZ.
Joyner responded to that with ZZ, and then I think that was it. And then they both hopped on Suge.
Which
And-
kind of was mid.
and did-
I
Really?
I didn't like that one.
So it didn't sound as good, but it was incredibly impressive how fast and the flow they were doing.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't
What
like,
was your favorite song out of the 5? What was your favorite?
I liked
I
Joyner's
feel like
and
we're
Liddy.
forgetting one.
Yeah, I think they did. I liked.
Honestly,
I think Joyner's was actually kind of.
I think the first one, Tori's Low over
Tori's?
Lucky You, was probably my favorite.
Yeah, that one was. I mean, they're all really good.
Although
I haven't.
we cannot sing Tori's.
I have to.
We can't sing Tori's.
Huh?
We are not allowed to sing Tori's. Let's see.
Not allowed to sing Tories.
Oh, he just says the word a lot.
Oh. Yeah.
I remember someone did like a counter one time.
Really?
And
Oh.
he said it like twice as much as he said any other word in the song.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah, I feel like we're forgetting one.
Man, it was. They were both. They're
Apparently,
all good,
they're
though.
like really good friends now.
Well, yeah. If they did a song like right after, like, I think it was just for like
Yeah,
views.
so it was
and they
Lucky You, then Liddy again, then ZZ, then Suge. Okay, yeah. So it was just those 5, I think.
Well, I mean, I think my argument for that beat is like that good was that they both did it. Like,
And both of them were way better than the original song.
I love the original song. Not gonna lie.
I don't like
Well,
it.
okay. I love Meek
I don't
Mill.
like it as much as those other ones.
I love
forgot
Meek
you
Mill,
liked Meek
and I
Mill,
love
yeah. I'm
Tory.
not a big Meek Mill guy.
Dude,
How you like Meek Mill so much as a Drake stan?
I know. That's what I was telling you. I was like, it's kind of like an oxymoron, but I kind of,
I think both of their disses to each other were much better than the original song.
Well, I don't like all of like Meek's songs. I do love that one. I like his like pissed off music.
That's
That's
really
what I
your
love.
favorite beat of all time.
I love that one.
All time.
I don't know if it's all time, but I love it. Like that's my favorite.
Like what else is up there?
I don't even know. I'll have to like look into it. Dude, I love
I'm trying to think. Okay, for me, I think a prime candidate is Stargazing by Travis Scott.
Oh, I forgot about. Dude, I was listening to that
That
the other
beat-
day, watching back. Dude, that one
That beat is
so
unbelievable. That might be my favorite.
okay. I'm not a fan of like the switch up at the end. At first, when I was like first listening, I'm like, when it like first came on, like the switch at the end, but dude,
I'm the opposite. It's grown on me the more I listen to it, the switch.
Really?
But the first part is definitely better.
yeah, dude,
Trying to think.
I
Honestly,
forgot about that.
Astroworld was full of
I
incredible
know,
beats.
dude. Bar after
Skeletons.
bar.
Skeletons was an excellent
and then-
instrumental.
okay,
Stop
everyone-
trying to be God. Amazing beat.
Everyone clowns on Sicko Mode now, but that was like it when
That
it came
song,
out.
like it's hard to listen to now, but it's an incredible song.
Dude, it's a classic.
3 beat switches, or I guess
Dude.
2, but 3 different
It's
beats.
ridiculous. Astroworld was like no misses. my
Astroworld
opinion.
is genuinely like one of
Dude,
one
No
of my favorite
Bystanders.
albums of all time. No
I
bystanders.
used to be so obsessed with Yosemite. I like Butterfly Effect, man. Dude,
Coffee Bean's good.
Stargate was the first one. I didn't even know it started off
it's
that.
the lead off track. Houston Fornication, top 3 song on Astroworld.
Dude, oh, man, that's crazy.
Astroworld is a masterpiece.
Dude, that's when I started getting into actually like rap, and I think it has a sweet spot in like my
Sentimental a little bit.
yeah, because
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
and I always kind
I
of
have a lot
listen.
of albums like
And
that.
it's kind of funny because I listen back to it, and I'm like, man, I was such like a loser in like sophomore year of high school, and I listened to all these like this music, and I'm like, why do I listen to it if it just brings me back to when I was like a straight loser in middle school, like high school? I was like, man, that was like the
I
middle age.
vividly remember the first time I heard Astroworld.
I know. Well, I remember I listened to it, and
Like
I'm like,
all my favorite albums, I remember exactly where I was. I remember what I was wearing, who I was with.
I was playing Madden when I
I don't forget.
when I was listening to it.
I was playing Cards Against Humanity with 2 of my friends. We were
Man,
listening through Astroworld.
That's crazy.
That album gets too much hate, or
Yeah,
it doesn't get enough respect.
dude, that was.
It is genuine.
Well, and then they dropped that year. They also dropped. That's when they dropped ZZ, and that went crazy too.
Yeah, that song's all right.
Okay, well, there was that one.
Kodak
It was-
got carried on his own song.
That was
Low-key Offset wasn't that
Remember-
good either.
I think we were talking about that where I'm like, dude, I think I was talking about how I was like, Kodak went pretty mid on that song or whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't
Was that on
great.
here?
I don't know
Well-
if that was that song.
Or was it on Year? Was it on Sports and Stuff when we talked about that?
I feel like you said that about a different Kodak song on
Oh,
here. Was it
Maybe.
the one with Bruno Mars and Gucci Mane?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
I like
kinda,
that song.
I kind of hate. I don't really like Kodak. Only like a handful.
Kodak's
But-
solid.
Well, because there was
Kodak has some. Like,
there was ZZ and then there was Astroworld, and those were like the 2 hits of that year, and it was like not even close.
Were those the same year?
Yeah,
Dude, those were not the 2 hits of the year.
yeah they were.
No.
100%.
No.
They were the 2 hits of that year.
That was 2018, yeah?
I don't know. That was 2017 probably.
You're wrong. Astroworld and ZZ were not the hits of 2018, okay? Astroworld was the best part of 2018. But let me just list for you.
Scorpion was not 2018.
It was. It was right there, 2018. 2018 was one of the best years for rap music of our lifetime. Of our lifetime. Go ahead, look it up. It's 2018.
What?
Oh, look at that.
What?
So,
wow. I didn't even.
Astroworld, 2018. Scorpion, 2018. Daytona by Pusha T, 2018. Swimming, Mac Miller, 2018.
I'm not a Mac Miller guy.
That's still a good
Alright.
album. DiCaprio 2 by Jid, 2018. KOD by J. Cole, 2018. Culture 2 by the Migos. Kids See Ghosts, excellent album, 2018. Championships by Meek Mill. Taboo by Denzel Curry. Die Lit by Playboi Carti. Drip Harder by Gunna. Yay by Kanye. Not All Heroes Wear Capes by Metro Boomin. Beer Bongs and Bentleys by Post Malone. Goodbye and Good Riddance by Juice WRLD. Dude. Beast Mode 2 by Future. Bobby Tarantino 2 by Logic, if you're into that kind of thing. I'm not, but
I could have sworn
2018 is elite. One of the best years for music ever.
I could have swore that like
Ever.
Dude, I'm so confused about the Scorpion thing because I swear I was listening to that in like freshman year, and freshman year was like freshman. I mean,
The
maybe it was,
Carter
like,
5. The Carter 5 by Lil
Oh,
Wayne.
I didn't actually like that one, if I'm going to be honest.
Dude, there's like
I didn't like
30
that one.
there's like 30 great albums from this year. It's no other year in our lifetime can compete with this year. at least since 2010. I strongly believe that. I think 2018, music-wise, wipes 2016, which is
Yeah.
an unpopular take, but
Wait, what was in 2016?
2016, low-key, I don't even remember. But everyone talks about, like, Summer 16, you know?
Yeah.
2016,
The only thing that carried.
Life of Pablo,
Mm.
Birds in the Trap, Sing McKnight, Coloring Book by Chance.
Oh, that's when.
I
Yeah,
can't
that's when
stand
Chance was
I
like.
can't stand Chance.
Well, Chance fell off. Like.
For Your Eyes Only by J. Cole, incredible
Oh, yeah.
album. Jeffrey by Young Thug, my favorite Young Thug album probably. Views by Drake. Slime Season 3 by Young Thug.
Shrem Life 2. I like that one. I'm actually really.
Savage Mode.
I love Ray Shremmen.
Savage Mode.
People like dog on him, but I actually.
Okay, so 2016 was solid.
But there's no way. There's no way it was better.
Untitled Unmastered by Kendrick. That's not even half of what 2018 was.
Yeah, no way it was better.
My bold opinion is that 2017 had 2 better albums. You take one night of 2017 and it wipes all of 2016. Because Love is Rage 2
Oh,
and 17 dropped on the same night.
Wait, what?
Love is Rage 2 by Lil Uzi Vert, his best album, and 17 by X, his best album, dropped on the same night.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and then
Also
Without
that
Warning,
year was
dude, that was
Damn, Culture, Flower Boy, More Life. Flower Boy, Gabe, who we've done the show with a couple times.
Mhm.
Tyler, the Creator, is his favorite artist of all time.
good. Really?
Flower Boy is his favorite album of all time.
Really?
Without Warning was solid. Hendrix
Dude,
was solid.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate Tyler.
Dang, Future dropped Self-Titled and Hendrix in 2017. Bro was working. It's an album.
Oh yeah.
I Decided by Big Sean. That was solid. Yeah. I just don't think anything can compete with 2018.
Okay, it's so weird when I'm trying to like remember when these were like popular, and I think that's what
always gotta
screwed
look
me
it
up
up.
was because you know how the school, because I associate with the school year,
Okay.
and I was like, because the end of my freshman year was 17-18,
Yeah.
and it would be same for you since we're the same age, but
Yeah.
like 17-18. And I remember 2017, that was like the whole thing. Where it was like, I got 1, 2. That was like a whole big thing, like,
Yeah.
because it's an album. And then, do you remember the It's a Knife thing that he did? Where he was in an
We're just
interview.
talking about the tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the
It's a
cross on
knife.
your forehead? It's a knife.
It's a knife. I think that was before that. But yeah.
But like, that was popular. And I think that's why it confused me, because freshman year, I remember that's when God's Plan was going crazy. Like, everyone was playing it. And I think that was probably at the end of sophomore year, which would have been 2018. So like early 2018 then, like something like that. But
Yeah.
I don't even know. It was crazy. Prime music. Do you have anything
Yeah.
else for music?
I don't think so.
We can go to the other things we have. Reviews. There's some like big movies that kind of came out, or movies and TV shows, I guess. The first one was Don't Worry, Darling. And this one was kind of like this one had Florence Pugh and Harry Styles. And remember the whole spit thing that we talked about?
Yeah.
Where like, Chris Pine got spit on by Harry Styles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was for like the showing of this movie. And it was like crazy because Olivia Wilde also got, didn't I show you? We talked about that, I think, where she got served with divorce papers on stage when talking about the movie. Like,
What?
this movie had a ton of things. So, like, you know how you have to get served the papers by someone else
Yeah.
she was on stage talking about her movie, and someone walked up with the divorce papers and handed it to her while she was, like, performing or,
That's
like,
crazy.
talking about it. And it was so funny because everyone's like, oh, damn. But there's a ton of things. So I haven't personally watched it, but I had a couple friends that watched it. They said it was way overhyped, which it's kind of seems like it. They said they tried really hard to make it like make it like a, who's the one dude that like it's gonna kill me that I forgot his name. He did like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and he's like
I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
you haven't seen that movie?
Nope.
Let
Never even heard of it.
me
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
it has it basically goes over, it has Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie.
Whoa.
It's
Has
a really
all of it?
popular. Yeah, it's basically it goes like into actors in L.A. and it has Manson or Charles Manson in it too and
Whew.
stuff. I forgot the I forgot the. It's a really famous director that did it, and that's what I was thinking. Who directed it? Oh, Tarantino.
Oh.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Where like his movies always have like a plot twist at the end,
Yeah.
and that's what they try to make it like. It was like a Tarantino movie where like he like made a big old plot twist, but apparently it didn't work, and it was like they tried too hard. But yeah, I think like I don't know. I'll have to see it. Did you hear about Smile?
Yeah. I'm gonna go see it, I think.
I want to see it too.
It looks pretty good.
Well, like they did
looks
so
okay.
many. They had those people that were just like smiling at like
Yeah,
events and
that's kind
stuff.
of weird.
That was so crazy. But I mean, it worked. Like
guess,
you
yeah.
got people talking about it. There was one cheesy like scene that already kind of made me like go on the movie, and it was like where this one girl was knocking on like a window of a car door, and then like her head twists.
Oh,
like
yeah,
from
I
her,
saw that.
and that looked very bad. It looked just like a mannequin that just like fell. Like it didn't look good. Like I don't know. My brother works in a movie theater,
Mm-hmm.
and yesterday, like last night, he was telling me about all the kids that he like had to bust for not like getting in the movie because apparently this one, movie theaters are like trying really hard to like prevent people from watching it because they're afraid that they like will get in trouble for like letting underage people sneak in or whatever.
Hmm.
So like they have to sign a waiver and like show that they're 18 or 17 to like buy a ticket.
Yeah.
And my brother was telling me all these like dumb stories about like these kids that would walk in and then like act like they're 17 and like try to bypass it and stuff. And it was so funny. Like he was like, apparently one of them.
I don't know why they care about that so much. I don't get
Yeah,
how.
I don't
I don't
get
get
it.
movies having an age.
Yeah, I feel like it's so.
If you're old enough,
especially if your parents
you're
are
old
allowed to
enough
buy
to
it.
drive yourself to the movie. You should be able to watch the movie.
Yeah, like, well, and that was the weird thing that they were talking about was like so someone over 18 over could buy you a ticket, but to buy
Yeah.
it yourself,
Yeah.
you have to be 17, which makes no sense.
Yeah, I remember that. Like me and a group of friends would go, and like one of us was 17, and he would just buy tickets for the rest of us.
Yeah, like I don't get it, and it's like
Yeah,
it's so
I
stupid.
don't
But
understand that.
I don't. I don't know. Why are they so like obsessed about it? Like, dude, I remember I used to watch like rated R movies with my dad like buying me tickets when I was like 10.
See, I
like-
didn't watch rated R movies for a while.
Really?
Well, I was raised Mormon.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, I've told you this.
No, you have
I've
not.
told you this
Really?
many times.
What?
We've talked about this.
No, we have not.
Yes, we have.
This is dropping a bombshell. What?
I was raised Mormon. I went to church every Sunday for like 16 years.
What?
Yeah, and I like was all in, like believed it all until I was like 13.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
We've talked about this.
No, we have not.
Yes, we have.
I swear we have not.
Yeah, so
I did
one
not
of
know
the
you were even Mormon. What?
one of the very extensively long list of rules in Mormonism is no rated R movies. Ever.
Ever?
Even after you're 17.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I lived by that until I'm trying to remember the first one I watched. I don't even remember.
Wow.
I don't know, but it wasn't for a while because I was a good little Mormon boy till I was like 13.
That's so crazy.
And then I wasn't, but I hid it and pretended like I was till I was like 16, and then I was like, all right, I can't do this anymore.
Are you still religious or like
Not in the slightest.
no? Okay.
No. Not
I
like,
was like well,
couldn't be further from it, to be honest with you.
I was raised Christian, but like
Yeah.
but man, you
We've
don't have
definitely
like
talked about this.
you don't have like a ton of like Christians don't have a ton of rules like can't be, can't watch rated R movies
Dude.
and like I don't even we used to go to a church like every blue moon. Like we didn't
Yeah,
even
we'd go every Sunday.
really
And then I'd
Man.
go to the activity nights every Wednesday.
Oh God.
I had to do Boy Scouts through the church till I was
You
like
did Boy Scouts?
Till I was like 14, 15, I did Boy Scouts through the church.
I had to do Well, I did Boy Scouts because my brother did it when I was little, and then I stopped after because it was Cub Scouts
Yeah.
when you're little, and then you like graduate to Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
And when I got to Boy Scouts, I only stayed in for like a month because I didn't like it, and
Yeah, it
I
sucks.
I ended up wanting to play football instead, and then I just used the excuse of playing football instead of like doing Cub Scout or Boy Scouts. And I'm like, oh fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to bleep that.
Yep. Yeah.
Whoops.
I caught it. Yeah. I feel like we've definitely talked about this before.
No, we have not.
Yeah, I was.
100%.
Dude, do you know all the rules that like go into that?
I heard that. Okay, is it okay? I've heard this.
Ask me the rumors.
Yeah.
Ask
Okay.
me.
I heard that like after like Mormons, they believe that if you do good on this earth, then you die and you become a god of like another planet or Earth or like universe. Is
Nah.
that true?
No.
Okay.
I mean, okay. Everything I say is what I've learned up until like the last 2-3 years. So maybe they've changed it, but I doubt that. We were never taught.
Did they have like a committee meeting and they're like, all right, we're changing these? They have like a board
Shit.
meeting.
They changed
council?
They changed stuff quite a bit, to be honest, lately.
Really?
But not stuff like that. Nah, that was never taught. But the list of like rules is so long.
What?
So like no rated R movies ever. No coffee.
I heard of that one.
You're not even supposed to have like high caffeinated drinks.
Well, that was
like
the weird
soda.
thing because I used to think that Dutch Bros was Mormon, but then I was like, how could they be Mormon if they have caffeine?
No, I think no alcohol ever, no smoking of any kind ever, like weed, nicotine, tobacco, whatever. None of that. Obviously, no like hard drugs.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That'd be so weird if they had like a hard drugs. Like you're allowed to do that,
You're
but
allowed
like
to do
you're
that,
not
but
allowed to have
smoke weed or-
coffee
yeah,
and
yeah. Let's see. No swearing.
Well, that was like the weird thing, or isn't there like an alcohol thing too, where like you can't like because Utah, I don't think you're allowed to buy alcohol or something. Is that true?
I'm sure you can in Utah, but
I
wouldn't be
remember like that
surprised
was
if
like
they
a
have
thing,
some
or
weird rules.
scratch tickets or whatever, or like
That I
betting.
would believe. Yeah.
Because that's
Let's
so weird.
see.
You were from Seattle too.
Yeah.
Is it like a big thing in Seattle? I thought it
Well,
was like
see, I was born in Spokane, and I was raised there until like 7th grade, and then I moved over to Seattle area. But it was pretty big both places. Yeah.
really.
There was quite a decently sized Mormon population both places. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. It's so no swearing, no piercings on guys.
Well, you already broke that one.
Yeah, and only girls are only allowed to have their like earlobes one set, and that's it. Like no body,
Why?
nothing else on the ears. Guys can have nothing. No tattoos.
Why are there so many rules? Like, what can they
no
like do?
tattoos for anybody? You're not supposed to spend any money on Sundays, so like, you're really not even supposed to do anything on Sundays. So I was
except
never
for go to church.
I could never like for a while I wasn't allowed to play basketball on Sundays. I wasn't allowed to hang out with friends on Sundays and
What?
stuff like that, and no spending money.
Wow,
Yeah, and I could go on and on. The list is crazy,
that's crazy.
but
What?
there are some serious issues with the church. It's kind of outdated. I know a lot of people now have had issues with it because of like their kind of anti-gay thing,
Yeah.
and like there's a lot of stuff in the Bible that's pretty racist. So
Mhm.
yeah, but anyway, I was raised Mormon for like 16 years.
Man, that's
And we've
crazy.
definitely talked about that before.
I swear we have not.
definitely have.
I swear, because unless we talked about it, I had the exact same reaction. Because
Probably.
man,
Yeah, but not really part of that anymore.
I where I grew up, I think we've already talked about this too. It was like primarily Hispanic, so I was like in the minority, me
Yeah.
being white.
Yeah.
And it was definitely not like Mormon. I think I knew one
Mormonism
person that
is-
was Mormon.
Mormonism is largely a white person thing.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
and so they were. I think I only knew like one person that was Mormon, and I had no idea what that was. I was like,
Right.
what? And then we moved to Idaho, and like Idaho and Utah.
Idaho's big. Idaho's
Idaho
like
and
second
Utah are-
biggest.
Yeah, well, number one is Utah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, by far.
and so like Utah and Idaho are like Mormon everywhere, and like they have like seminaries and stuff on all the school premises,
Yeah.
which is so strange because like they never had that at all, and I don't even think they have that in like primarily Christian or primarily Catholic areas because they don't have like churches on like or like I forgot what Catholic people call it. Does it call churches too? I don't know.
I think it's
Cathedrals?
just church.
There's,
I
like,
don't know,
I don't
man.
know. It's so strange. I'm like, what? But it's so strange. I don't even know. That's so weird though that they have like that many rules. I don't even know if I probably would.
I'm like scratching the surface, man. It's
Man.
crazy. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
I never understood.
That's why you went to Boise State. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's why you went to Idaho.
That's why I
Man.
went to the least Mormon part of Idaho. Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, have you heard of the Jeffrey Dahmer thing?
Have I heard of it?
Yeah. No, like the
Yes, I
series.
know who Jeffrey
the new
Dahmer is.
series, like the new series.
Oh, yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I've heard
Me
of it.
neither.
People say it's good. People say it's like unsettling, which makes me think they did a good.
Jeffrey
Which makes me
Dahmer
think
is-
they did a good job.
Jeffrey Dahmer's is unsettling.
Well,
I mean, in general, his whole story is unsettling.
Yeah.
I think Evan Peters did a way better job than Ross Lynch.
That sucked.
What?
The Ross Lynch.
Yeah.
That was not good.
He doesn't look like Jeffrey Dahmer. His hair
it
is the
wasn't
same, but
good.
like, I mean, they always pin him as an attractive guy, but Evan Peters looks way more like Jeffrey Dahmer than like Ross Lynch ever did.
Yeah, that was not good.
It was not good.
You know what was okay?
Well, and that dropped like right after the Ted Bundy thing too.
I was about to say Zac Efron as Ted Bundy was okay.
Yeah,
Ross Lynch as Dahmer sucked.
yeah. They were kind of just trying to ride wave, like wave ride, or whatever. But
Yeah.
man,
I don't know.
This one,
I
this one's getting really
Zac
hyped.
Efron did a good
And it
job.
seemed
He
really
just
good.
wasn't believable.
Yeah,
Like you're not believing that guy's Ted Bundy.
yeah.
I don't know.
And I think this one was a really good one. I mean, I've seen clips and everything. There's the one that's like going like as a meme, and it's the one where he puts like the VHS tape. He's like, "See,
Yeah.
we're just gonna watch a movie."
Uh-huh.
I saw one. It was like the Patriots and Falcons with your Falcons friend, and I was like putting in the tape for like 28-3 or whatever.
Yeah, some
Man.
49ers pages had fun with that after the
It was-
Monday night game.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
In the news, did you see the skit?
No, I haven't watched SNL in forever, man. It's
Man.
not good anymore.
Well, this one was funny. I think we're just gonna watch it. I'll give you one of my AirPods and try to connect it to like my iPad.
You're
It's-
making fun of the Manning cast. I love
Dude,
the
this
Manning
is so
cast.
funny.
I love it.
Well,
I think it's so good.
I think it's really funny too.
I don't know if I
Um,
could do it for every game, but I like Monday nights that like I don't have to watch.
I think it's harder now because it's Troy Aikman and
It's better now. You don't have to listen to Joe Buck.
yeah. I actually kind of like Joe Buck.
Okay, I
don't
think he
know.
gets too much hate. I don't think he's as bad as
There you
people
go.
say he is, but he's not great.
Okay, I think it's connected.
There are a lot better announcers. The world would be a better place if Kevin Harlan and Gus Johnson announced every game.
Let me see here. This is actually really funny, and then we can just put this like us reacting to it.
Are we gonna put it up there?
Yeah, we can just put it up here. We watch it. Oh, there's an ad.
This is our audition to become reaction YouTubers.
Yeah, reaction videos
Dude.
go pretty good on.
Do you ever watch any reaction channels back in the day?
I watch a ton of. I still watch KSI a ton.
Oh yeah. Did you ever watch Zeus?
ZS?
You know Zeus. Please tell me you know Zeus.
ZS?
ZIAS.
No.
Zeus and B. Lou. You really don't? They
No.
would react to music and they'd always freestyle before it.
Oh, no. I didn't
Bro.
watch like.
They were the best.
Did you know this is Miles Teller?
Yeah.
I didn't know this was Miles Teller.
How? He's very recognizable.
I did not recognize him. I feel like they do like a good job at like reading.
It's all right.
Because I feel like
Dude does not look like Eli at all.
I know I think they
Miles
look like
Teller did a decent job of looking like Peyton.
but I think they like because I feel like Peyton Manning always dogs on Eli what he says. He's just like
They do it to each other.
Cool.
It's great. Okay. He just doesn't look like Eli at all. I can't get over that. Why didn't they just have Eli on?
I don't know.
He's been on SNL
That'd be
before.
so funny.
Eli was hilarious on SNL when he was there.
Yeah, he did like the trial.
Yes. That was so good.
Try. Not gonna lie, I watched this the last time. I thought it was way funnier when watching it now. I feel like it's kind of mid now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. This ain't really it. SNL lately.
What was the?
SNL just isn't it anymore.
Man,
I wish
it
I
was.
was around in the heyday when Norm Macdonald was on Weekend Update. And
There's some like good, and they even make a joke about it where they're like, they didn't even put their like, they stopped using like all the good, whatever, like they're good actors.
yeah.
Like,
Is Kenan Thompson still on there?
well, he's like one of their best ones. They even mentioned that they're like, "Where's Keenan here?"
Is he not on there anymore?
I don't think so.
Jeez, he
Or
was there
something.
forever.
Um,
Okay, one of my favorite SNL moments of all time. They were doing like a Family Feud one, and Kenan Thompson was acting as Steve Harvey. And he was like interviewing whoever it was, or like talking to him before the game started.
Mhm.
And the guy goes, "Yeah, at some point I just realized you need to move on from sketch comedy." And Kenan Thompson like fake breaks character, and he's like, "You do?" I don't know. I thought it was really funny.
Oh man.
But
Um.
dude, Norm Macdonald, you know who Norm Macdonald is, right?
Mhm.
Okay, him on the Weekend Update, top
Dude,
tier. Like
yeah.
the OJ jokes, so funny. And have you seen that one he did about the pie graphs and the women drivers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For those of you who didn't like that joke, you should know it was written by a woman. So now you don't know what to do.
Well, they have that one where like what's the I forgot. You know how they do the updates and there's like the white guy and the black dude,
Yeah.
and then like they write jokes for each other.
Yeah, that's pretty good. They're good. Don't get me wrong. They're very good, and they're probably the best part of SNL. They're just not Norm Macdonald.
Yeah,
So, and that's a high bar.
man.
Not anyone can be Norm.
And then
Rest in peace, man.
dude, and then Trevor Noah left. Like, have you seen The Daily Show?
Can't stand that guy.
Really?
I don't know why.
There's.
He just pisses me off.
I feel like there's some times where he's so annoying, and then sometimes where he's like actually kind of funny.
I never think he's funny.
Really?
His face annoys me. I don't know what it is. That Uber Eats commercial.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. Oh
Man,
it was bad.
I don't even know why he left.
Bottom tier commercial.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what
Why did
else?
he leave?
You know what other commercial sucks? The Gronkowski USAA ones.
Yeah, those
Terrible.
ones.
Terrible.
They're so bad. Did you see the Russell Wilson?
Oh,
What was it called? The
the
Danger
Subway
Witch.
one,
Danger Witch.
dude. That
They-
might have been the worst commercial ever made.
Well, they had to purposely do that. Like they had to purposely make
Like-
that.
It was
Do you want to do a reaction to it?
cringy. Doesn't even begin. Did you see the video where he's with Sierra, whatever? I don't even know how to say her name, and the rest of his family, and he's like looking at suits and swiping on them.
Oh
Dude,
God.
he like changed his voice. He
Really?
changes his voice based on who he's around. He like, well, he made it all like like all.
What?
I don't even know the word to describe it, but he made it different. It wasn't
That's
as
so weird.
It wasn't as corny as usual, but it sounded corny because it's not his real voice.
Well, I
That
think
dude,
they
man.
made it. They made it seem corny on purpose. I
That
think.
dude's a great quarterback, but jeez,
I don't know about now.
That's fair enough.
He's getting the what is it? The
He's getting outplayed
You
by
know,
Geno Smith.
Did you know Marshawn Lynch had a beef mode?
Had a what?
He had a beef mode sandwich.
I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
Marshawn. Now,
there's-
you want to talk about a guy who's funny in commercials and stuff?
Yeah, he's funny.
Marshawn.
They had to have made that like on purpose.
Have you
like,
watched
cringy.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
You know the Marshawn episode?
Was he on there?
Have you not seen that episode?
I don't think so.
He was on one episode. He was pretty funny in it.
Man.
I'm trying to think. There was something else Marshawn did that was hilarious. I think he and Gronk played Mortal Kombat like a few years ago, and that was hilarious.
Really? Oh, I remember when he was doing the fan controlled football like
Did he really?
Yeah, he was doing like no,
Oh.
he's doing play by play for it.
Oh, that's even better.
And it was so funny.
That's even better.
Man.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's so
I
funny.
love Marshawn Lynch.
that scared me. I'm like, what the but yeah, we were talking about what oh my God. That threw me off so bad.
We got rattled
Tay just
easily.
walked in. I was like so
We're talking about
blindsided.
Marshawn Lynch and athletes in commercials.
That was so strange. What? we were talking about Marshawn Lynch. The fan
Marshawn
control
Lynch
football.
and Russell Wilson.
Dude, I want to see didn't they do a couple commercials where it's Marshawn and Snoop Dogg?
Did they?
If they didn't, then they
I
need
don't
to do
know.
commercials
Snoop Dogg
together.
is great in commercials too. Snoop Dogg is just awesome.
Have you seen the one where he's like reacting to like National Geographic and he's like, "There's some mongoose." He's like,
Yes.
"There's some mongoose
He's like
over there."
narrating the nature show
Yeah.
and like the lizard running
That
away.
was so funny.
Dude, yes, that is hilarious.
He's like, "Yeah."
He
He's
is
like,
so funny.
"Pump your homies up."
He's so funny.
Dude, it was
And
so
that video
funny.
of him and Michael, what's his name? Michael Rappaport, I think his name is, talking about Drake, the He Don't Miss video.
Oh yeah.
Classic. Classic video.
And then there was like that was a TikTok audio for a while. He's like,
Yeah.
it
still
"You
should be.
don't miss.
It still should be.
Dude, it's so funny. That I feel like that and the Drake. Those are my favorites.
That's a great one. That's a great
I
video.
love those.
Soldier Boy is just great content, really.
Man, that's so
That's the
funny.
best way to describe him.
Man, I feel like this episode's just been us like bouncing off a
Just
random.
kind of rambling, yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing
It's
is,
been my favorite one so far.
we didn't even manage to we didn't have anything written for music at all.
Nope.
We just freestyled that whole thing.
How did that start?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. We were
Wait,
talking
what?
about Apple Music
Oh.
versus Spotify.
No, you sent updates, didn't you?
No, my update was
Oh!
trashing Netflix.
It was about Netflix, and then we went to Apple Music, and then we
Apple
went to music.
And then you said Canadian hip hop, and we talked about Drake and Tory Lanez, which
Yeah.
led into the beef.
Tory
which, There we
Lanez.
go. That's
Yep,
how,
that's how we
got
did it.
rolling. All right.
Man, that was crazy. Then I didn't even get to talk about the dodgeball tournament where I got
Talk
ran into the
now.
butt. Well,
Talk
now,
now.
now we don't have any time left.
Are we out?
Yeah, we're out of time already.
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy.
All right. Well,
Man.
I guess that's all the time we have for today. On behalf of Adam and I, we want to say thank you for listening to us talk about random stuff for an hour. We'll be back
That's where the
doing it
sport-
again next week.
This is why we need a sports show or stuff show.
This is a stuff show.
No, this is why we need it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we would want to say this stuff in the other show, but,
Yeah.
don't have the time. Anyway, make sure to follow our socials. They are all at SportsNStuff Show, except for Twitter, which is SNS_show. I think we're hoping to pump out some more content on website, TikTok, social media in the next couple weeks. So be on the lookout for that, hopefully. Also make sure to catch our episodes Wednesdays and Fridays from 3 to 4 on the University Pulse and on streaming platforms after that. And we will see you on Wednesday for sports.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it. Peace.
Peace.